VeChain on the daily chart, the weekly chart, and the monthly chart, as well as the 5-day Gaussian channel and the ADX and DI indicator. We're going to look at all those with VeChain today. So let's get started on the daily. As you can see in front of you, you have a green uptrend line. When you draw an uptrend, you want to draw your trend line on the bottom. When you have a downtrend, you want to draw your trend line on the top. Why is that? I'm glad you asked. Well, when you want to look for the break of those lines. So when we had our uptrend from all of October, right? October to early November, we broke outside of it. Is this the confirmation that it's over with? Well, with a big candle like this, usually you can be pretty confident, but usually you want to wait for 2 candles closing outside of that trend line, because sometimes if you close just outside of it, you can come right back in and there's just kind of a fake out. So yes, we broke it here and we officially entered a downtrend here. And now we draw the trend line from the peak all the way down the mountain. And now look at what we have here. So a same thing, right? You want the downtrend to break. And there is our warning that we were breaking said downtrend. And there's our confirmation that we broke said downtrend. So far so good on VeChain is trying to turn the ship around and start another one of these. That would be a-okay, I think, with pretty much everybody. Unless you're shorting VeChain, then good luck. So that's the daily chart, and also a little tips how to draw trend lines. So there you go. And then let's go out to the weekly and see what we got there. Well, there's those same 2 trend lines. See that? Just zoomed way out. So there's your bigger picture and your smaller picture. So now what do we need to look for on the weekly chart? I'm glad you asked. Well, we want to get an uptrend going just like this. This would be ideal. Look at this uptrend. So from the bottom to the top, that was a nice move, 131%. So say from the bottom, say we go from here, say another 131% move. So that would take us all the way back up to almost these highs, right? So that would take us back to 16 cents roughly. So I think most people would be pretty happy with that. To the downside, what do we want to look for? Let's look for support. Where would we look for that? Well, you got to look at the previous low closing candles. So far on, the shorter time frames, I would be say 8 cents right in there, right? You don't want to close lower than this. Otherwise, the odds increase of you continuing lower. On the bigger picture, you can go all the way down to this candle. This would be the macro level concrete floor. If you break this, you'd be in some more serious trouble than what you're even looking at here. So that level is where this candle closed, 6.7 cents right there. So watch for that on the big picture. Okay, so what else do we got? Well, notice this pattern here. You don't want this to see this on your coins, right? This is M patterns are usually not great. When do they confirm? Well, they would turn more bearish if you do break these kind of lows here. So watch for that. Not the best looking chart, in all honesty, but VeChain's got hit harder than a lot of coins. So it's okay. I think the majority of drops are over. But could we hang around down here longer? Yeah, we're still down 66% from highs, even with the rebound. VeChain actually dropped all the way down to almost 80%. Usually on, massive drops, that's like a full-blown bear market there. 80% drop is harder than a lot of coins got hit. So I think VeChain just got, a little more bumped and bruised than most coins, and he's on a slow and steady recovery. So well wishes to VeChain. Let's go to the monthly and see what we're looking at. Now this doesn't look so bad though, does it? So the more you zoom out, you want your coin to look better, which VeChain is doing that, right? Massive moves up to the upside. From the pandemic drop, March of 2020, to the peak, VeChain is up over 18,000%. Not 1,800, 18,000. So when you do those kind of moves, you just need sometimes a little bit more help, time recovery, because that's a parabolic move and you just need to catch your breath a little bit. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Now, as I said, this one looks okay, right? Because why? Well, look at that. Look at the flat bottoms. Look at these wicks. See all these wicks? That's buying. There's people buying VeChain. So that's a good sign, right? Anytime we're down in here, buyers are snapping it up quick. So that is a good sign of support. If we come back down, that level is right where this candle closed. This candle closed at 8.7 cents. So I would say something right around there for macro level support on the monthly chart. So you can see we're not that far away from it right now, 9.3 cents. So do we close above it? I think we do. And not only do I think we will, I think, going into 2022, VeChain will have a nice recovery. and we will see all-time highs again in the not so distant future. So hang tight. Nothing too big of a concern. I will let you know if I see that in VeChain or anything else. So we have a free Telegram. Follow us there. It's down below. 100% free. If you want more help than that, knowing what I'm doing, in and outs of the markets, all that good stuff, personal requests for your coin, you can join Patreon and you get access to a free private Telegram included in that. So let's get going still on VeChain. Next, the 5-day Gaussian channel. There's that line that we looked at, insignificant on the 5-day, but the 5-day Gaussian channel is actually very significant. And what have we done with VeChain? Well, we've broken the median line support after holding it back in July, also back in September, and we actually broke it in December. Look at that. Even wick down, but we tried to recover back up. Not so lucky. Another candle closed below it. The odds increase of us just hanging out down here more. And we tried to rally back up and break through the median line, and to no luck yet, right? That is significant. So the odds of VeChain hanging around and making, not a whole lot of, crab market sideways movements, that is increasing because we are still holding resistance on that median line. If you want your coin to really boom, it needs to be above the Gaussian channel, right? There's some coins that are well above it. There's some coins that are below it. Most of the coins are kind of right in the middle of the Gaussian channel right now. So the 5-day is key for your coins because it has the least amount of fake outs. It has the most concrete data, plain and simple. So until VeChain gets above 10 cents and closes 2 candles to above 10 cents, above that median line, then we're just kind of on standby, right? That is what, if we close 2 candles above here, then we can make a run towards the top of this, around this 15-cent level. This is slightly increasing, but so we want to watch that in the coming days and weeks for VeChain. Now, how about the ADX and DI? Let's check our time. We're still up there. Trying to make a little bit shorter videos. It's not working out on this one, but hopefully you're getting some information as my screen loads here. Let's go look at the ADX and DI on VeChain, maybe, if my screen loads. It's not loading. So we're going to cut this video here. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Let's go check a look real quick. I'll throw the ADX and DI on VeChain on the Telegram, so go check it out there, and you can get some more info there. So we're still at 41. We're okay on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We're still making higher lows, so that's a good sign. We just want to continue this motion and break a higher high. So we want to look at a 46 or higher. It'd be great. Quote of the day. Great minds have purposes. Others have wishes. Think about it. Car of the day. Lamborghini Sian FKP 63. It's the one with electric hybrid. So probably the wave of the future. One of the first Lamborghinis to have the hybrid engine. That's Supercar Blondie. If you don't know her, she's got supercars as well. She's got 1 million followers on YouTube. But go check our channel out. Sure, shameless plug. Like $3 million brand new. They only made 63 of them. They're all sold out, of course. You have to customize them, and now, like, I've seen someone selling theirs already for 5 million. So good luck. And the only one you're actually going to get is the Lego one. No Asian guy included. All right, I'll see you on the next video.